Jeff with the manual taco.
What's up, everybody? I'm Jeff Teague, Toyota Jeff Reviews. This is the TRD Sport 2024 Tacoma. This one right here, we're gonna review it and we're gonna drive it. I'm with TRD Jon in the canyons, the mountains of California here by Malibu. This is really cool. Supersonic red here, all new redesigned, new body style, but also new driving dynamics. And we're gonna really focus on that. Driving a stick shift, 6-speed manual through these winding turns and oh, it's crazy. Adventures. We've already driven some of it. I can't wait to show you my experience. When I was at the world premiere in California, I was amazed mostly that each trim level of 24 Tacoma is unique. And look how muscular and tough. I first noticed this in Hawaii at the world premiere. Look at that hood scoop there. It's absolutely gorgeous. This has the monitor so you can see all the way around it. It has front and rear parking sensors. Look at the vents right here. It has the LED lights, daytime running lights, LED fogs. Really cool stuff. Now this is the iForce engine, so it's going to be the 2.4 liter turbocharged 4-cylinder. Yes, it's going to have, normally if it's an 8-speed automatic, it's going to have 317 pound-feet of torque and 278 horsepower. This one's going to go down because it's a 6-speed manual to 310 pound-feet of torque. And then it's going to have 270 horsepower. Look at these wheels. These are 265 R18 tires. I love the two-tone look with the red TRD. These are 17-inch brakes, and this is a new improvement for 24 Tacoma. 4-wheel disc brakes. Has a composite bed. See the hitch, the spare tire, all that jazz. This has TRD Sport Tune suspension, so it's double wishbone in the front, and also coil spring multi-link in the back. Open this sucker up here. You can do it by button on either side. It also raises it. If it's an iForce engine, it's going to have 400 watts of power, a little cubby right there, bed lighting. You can see the bed cleats right there. And then we've got the sliding. It slides horizontally. TRD Jon's going to demo the back seats here. What's up, Jon?
How's it going, guys? So on the back seat here, you see a little strap. So these seats are going to fold all the way flat. I think you have to take off the headrest
Tilt
first.
the headrest forward.
So they'll fold down. And then you have the strap to bring the seat down. So we'll have a kind of a flat surface here for the seat. You got the bottle jacks in the back, some storage here. I'm going to go ahead and lift the seat up, put the headrest back. And then down here at the bottom, we also have another little strap that actually tucks away kind of nicely. And then we can lift them up. And since this one is not a hybrid, it's going to have a ton of storage here. Look at the detail that they have with Tacoma right there. That's
that's
cool.
Really nice. Boy, there's a lot of room.
There is. And how do these latch up? Oh, there's
they
button on the side.
Yeah, I think they clip on.
Yeah,
okay. See, we're learning this now.
You just put that in, and then these seats will hold up. So obviously, you know, if it was a hybrid, we'd lose all this, but there's some decent storage here.
Yeah, USBs, USB-Cs, 400 watts of power. It's like, does it go from the top? I just couldn't do it. All right, we got one seat pocket. There's actually good room back here. It's going to be, if you look at the specifications, it's going to be about the same as last time, but it's kind of redistributed for headroom. The seat goes, or the roof line goes up in the back here.
Yeah, so I'm only 5'11", guys. God didn't give me 6 foot, but I have a good amount of headroom here. And we are losing, I feel like, a little bit because this model is like a more premium model. We have the sunroof right there.
Yeah.
But still, I have a good amount of room because it gets cut out here from my head, which is nice. And I feel like I sit a bit more upright in this truck. Like Jeff said, same kind of dimensions, but distributed a little bit more. And I have a good amount of room. This seat is at the B pillar, so that passenger will be pretty comfortable, and I have a good amount of room. It's a mid-size truck, guys. It's not a full-size truck, but I'd be pretty comfortable back here for a drive.
Now this one has the upgraded JBL speaker sound system on it, so boom, boom, kicking sound. You take away a little bit of storage here because it's the JBL, but you get premium sound. So there's your trade-off. And then here's the view if we're looking from the back. Big 14-inch screen. That's Toyota Audio Multimedia. Look at those aluminum sport pedals there. This has Softex seating here. All right, look at this. Now this is a prototype. These are all pre-production, so they're not fully grained. So a lot of it will seem smooth we have to put out that disclaimer because we don't want you thinking this is going to be the finished product. Everything we're driving is pre-production today. So it's got power passenger seat, power driver seat. Look at that, 3 aux switches there. Very cool stuff. 3 pedals, save the manuals, my friends. And then this right here has different settings so that you can adjust whether you want 1 gauge, 2 gauges, how the readout's gonna be. It's actually quite nice. I like having this too. It's a grippy. It can also hold things into place. We've got trailer backup guide and the straight path assist, the clutch start, IMT, intelligent driving, so that it's the anti-skid, or I'm sorry, this one is the anti-stall. So we got dual, I like the knobs here, that's nice. Actually very nice. And then this one has digital rear view mirror as well. All in all, it's beautiful and it drives even better, I swear it does.
Continue on Mulholland Highway for 3/4 of a mile.
Jeff with the manual taco.
We're getting used to it.
Yeah, we're getting used to it.
Hey everybody, TRD Jon, Jeff
Hey
T.
guys.
We're driving in the TRD Sport 24 Tacoma. This is the 6-speed manual. Got that supersonic red color going on. And we're driving through the, I guess we can call it the mountains or the canyons of Malibu.
Keep right at the fork.
Keep right at the fork. Oh, nice.
Oh, there we go.
Okay, so we're gonna be going up in the hills here. Let's move it down. My impression of this one right now is it shifts buttery smooth, as you said, John.
Mm-hmm.
But
yeah.
Yeah, go ahead.
No, yeah, I mean, you're the one driving it right now, but I don't hear any clunking while you're doing it, and you're enjoying shifting this thing, that is for sure.
Oh yeah, no, I'm having a lot of fun. I'm not the best stick shift driver, but I know enough about it to get me by. I don't know about this adventure. This is pretty crazy, but it's got good acceleration. Actually, this iForce engine has more power than I expected, and it says it's, because it's a manual, it's 270 horsepower and 310 pound-feet of torque. Although when you're driving a stick shift, I think you feel more involved with it anyway, so the adrenaline's kind of there. It feels more to me. It's got really good low-end torque, but even driving it on the highway, it felt like it had the chops.
Oh yeah.
Without a doubt.
Yeah, no, it definitely does. And I could feel it, like when you're driving with this thing, like I felt it pulling, even though it's a 4-cylinder, like I really felt the vehicle pulling me, and the low end torque that this truck has is just insane for a mid-sized truck.
Yeah, no, absolutely. So I think I don't even need an iForce Max, honestly, for me personally, because that would blow me away. That'd be too much for me to drive, I think.
Well, in this, like you said, you're connected with the manual, right? So, I mean, even though we're lower in horsepower and torque by only a smidge, with it being a lighter truck and you always in the gear range and everything with it, you controlling the truck.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, this is going to be so much fun in a different way. The iForce Max, yeah, you're going to get more power and more torque out of it and stuff, but this one you're going to have fun with, that's for sure.
Yeah, and this is the TRD tuned suspension. It has double wishbone in the front and coil spring multi-link in the back, which is a big improvement. A lot of people said get rid of those leaf springs, so I think we did just that. This has 18-inch wheels on it. I don't know what the tire size is.
I think it was like 265/70 R18s, I think.
That was pretty good.
I think they're about that.
Yeah, I looked up the fuel mileage on this specific build. This one's 18 in the city, 23 on the highway, and 20 combined. Base MSRP without destination, without any options, is 41.8. But you know what, we were talking about the pricing. I think you're going to find a lot of the trim levels are going to be surprisingly, I guess, really nice, reasonable pricing. You were talking about the off-road pricing.
Yeah, I mean, everything, like once you start to add stuff up as to what the last truck offered and then what this truck comes standard, it's very aggressive in pricing for a brand new generation of truck.
Yeah, I expected a huge bump, and I haven't seen that on any trims. I'll have to look all the way down the line to see if I see any disappointments.
Man, look at you enjoying these canyon roads, dude.
This is so fun, John. This is so fun.
I think you're having more fun in this than we did the GR86 for some reason. Like, maybe it's because you're driving and I'm not, but...
No, this one, if I a GR, I get motion sick. I know I
Really?
do.
But
Yeah.
You feel good in the truck?
This is fantastic.
Maybe you're sitting up higher, but I mean, the suspension itself, like, you're enjoying these turns. Like, you're not having to put on, like,
In a quarter mile, turn left.
Yeah, this is one
we
of
have
those
a
ones.
25-mile-an-hour turn coming up, and you're taking them decently well. Like, the truck isn't, you're not slamming on the brakes hard for it to take the turns.
Yeah,
you know?
I mean, I'll slow it down a little bit because I don't know what's on the other side. There could be a mountain lion for all I know, you know?
It pulls great.
Turn
too.
left.
Oh, yeah, you can feel it just pulling you along.
And full 4-disc brakes now on the 4th Gen Tacoma instead of drums in the back as well.
Oh, yeah, this. Ooh. Yeah, I got to get better at driving stick.
But with you putting the IMT on, so like when we pulled out, I'm not sure if you're recording at that point, you could feel the difference of with the IMT on and with not, because that shift right there, even though it wasn't perfect, right, it felt like the computer of the truck was working a bit more to give you a better shift versus like when we pulled out of the ranch.
Yeah, I would agree. And for those people who aren't that comfortable with their stick shift driving, IMT is really the anti-stall. So you got to really work to stall it.
Yeah, it stands for what? Intelligent Manual Transmission?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what's funny about that? When we drove other prototypes, like it reveals and stuff like that, a lot of times they'll just mix and match like Frankenstein buttons on certain cars. There'll be cars that have no business having IMT, and all of a sudden you'll see an IMT button that they pulled off of like a Corolla hatch or something like that.
What in the world?
This is a wild road here.
It really is.
This is fun.
This would be really good with a sports car, but you seem to be having a lot of fun with this truck for sure.
I am, and you know what? There's got to be something involved with the fun factor here, because this is a vehicle, I mean, we were talking about it, we were both extremely excited, and when we knew the press preview for Tacoma was coming around, it's like your version of Christmas Day, isn't it,
Oh,
John?
100%.
You will
yeah.
arrive at your destination.
Yeah.
This is better than Christmas for me.
So which trims are you looking forward to driving most?
Oh, 100% the TRD off-road, and then the pre-runner for some reason. I just really want to drive that, and then I want to see how the Limited is with the all-wheel drive system, since that's going to be in some future Toyota vehicles as well. Like, I'm very interested to see how that drives.
Yeah, because that one's full-time four-wheel.
Correct. Yeah. So I'm wondering how it will hug the road, and then that one has the adaptive suspension as well with it too. So to see how the truck adapts to kind of these roads
You
that
have arrived.
they're not like the best, but they are pretty decent.
So how's this I-Force drive going up a hill, John?
Very, very good. The fact that it's manual and I get to control it is pretty nice too, but it's in 3rd gear right now, about 32 miles an hour going up the hill, and we're at like 2,000 RPM right now. 3rd gear seems to be a very nice, happy spot.
Yeah, this is buttery smooth, even sitting as a passenger.
Is it?
Yeah, it really is. I mean, it's got a little bit of bumps, but so does this road also.
Right.
And this is the Sport Tune suspension.
Right.
They're either saying they're going right or look a mountain lion. I don't know the codes around here. Wow, what a view. I gotta
What
take
a view.
Okay. This is where you sing America the Beautiful. Look at that. Wow. Incredible. We're so lucky to be doing this today.
To try it out.
Just whip it out.
Whip it, whip it. It's quiet in this cabin too. I'm curious if that's, well, no, this is a manual, so it doesn't have the active noise cancellation.
Right. Yeah, every trim level of Tacoma has the active noise cancellation, except if it's a manual.
Right. But even still without it, this sounds pretty good.
Yeah. Even going at higher than highway cruising speeds,
Right.
there wasn't a lot of wind noise. I mean, there was some, but it was shockingly low. You're doing it on a hill too.
Yeah. It's definitely a taller clutch than like a sports car.
That's not bad for starting on a hill.
No. Well, and someone who hasn't driven a standard or manual in a very long time.
Probably
right?
since the Super Drive, right?
Yeah, it's honestly been over a year since I've driven a manual. But just going in the gears like that is very, very easy with this for sure.
Yeah, I think that the IMT button, it just really takes away the lack of confidence that you might have.
Right. And for all you in the comment section, like, oh, John needs IMT to drive a manual. I don't care. It drives nice with it on.
It's not like you're going to be driving a manual when you drive your new Tundra or your new 4Runner. So.
Exactly. It's been a while.
So suck
and
it.
I only stalled it once, so I'm all right.
Oh, feel the power.
Yeah. So I was intentionally in 4th gear, right, which was way too low to be starting out, but it was at like about 1500 RPMs, and your max torque comes on at 1700. So you kind of felt that like immediately as we got to 1700 RPMs. So it's definitely a little torquey engine, that's for sure.
Well, I like that the chief engineer was saying that you get the max torque at 1700, but then it stays consistent.
Correct, yeah.
At the high level.
You can feel it still pulling you. All right, let's get back. We've got more trucks to drive.
So we're in Malibu?
Malibu.
I think we're in Malibu. Thanks guys so much for watching. Let me know what you think about TRD Sport, what you think about our drive, and John's backseat demo. Thanks guys. Toyota Jeff Reviews, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, and Facebook. See you next time. Thanks for watching. If you want to see more Tacoma content, click the suggested playlist. You'll see all of my 24 Tacoma videos and previous years. See you next time.